It's Sunday today, and nothing is better on Sunday than a roast dinner. So I'm gonna cook our lovely roast dinner recipe today. And I know it comes with a lot of fat, but we make it really basic roast chicken. It comes with really mild spices, and then we have it with some lovely lentils and some rice. So let's get cooking. So our roast dinner recipe, we're gonna need chicken recipe. Obviously we'll need chicken. I have it without skin, but you could have it with the skin. Doesn't really, it's a personal preference. Some fresh coriander, ginger garlic paste. If you want to have it easy, you could just go with tandoori masala. Doesn't matter which company, you could just have that ready-made spice, but I'm gonna mix that one with my own spices as well. Again, it's very basic, but most important is we need some thick yogurt as much as possible and not the runny yogurt, and just a drop of olive oil. So that's it, that's all we need. Oh, probably salt as well, but I don't have it here, but I'm sure I'm gonna make it that I'm gonna add that. So first of all, what we're gonna do is just we'll cut the chicken, not everything, just so that it marinates well. Before we prepare the marination, I'm just gonna do that, and just a quick slits like that, as deep as possible. And there we go. Mind your fingers, and then maybe one or two slits here on the by the leg, so the spice gets in it really well. I'm gonna give one more here as well, and that's it. And then let's just put the chicken away, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare some marination. It starts with some yogurt, so we'll add some yogurt. I'll take, the chicken is about 1.5 kg, so I'll just take about roughly just about 200-300 grams of yogurt. So there we go, and make sure it is a thick yogurt, because if you take a runny yogurt, it won't stick well onto the chicken. So as I said, we're gonna have just some ginger garlic paste, 1 spoon of each, and there we go. So that's ginger garlic paste. And then we will add the home spice. So I can make the home spice by myself, as in mixture together, rather than using the ready-made, but I'm gonna use both actually. So there we go. But equally, if you don't want to use this one, you can easily just use the ready-made one. All right, so 1 spoon of cumin, 1 spoon of coriander, and half a spoon of chili I have taken, and yeah, some turmeric. Very good. And there we go. And then I'm gonna also add some of this spice, which is the ready-made spice. So I'm gonna just add some of that as well, maybe just 1 spoon of that, and that should do it. I don't want to make it too spicy as well, but again, it's your personal preference. And just a drop of olive oil. Again, don't put too much oil in it, because if you put too much oil in it, again, the whole marination won't stick well onto the chicken. And then just some fresh coriander. There we go. So in goes the fresh coriander. The only thing is left in here is some paprika powder, which is a Kashmiri chili as well. So again, that's just literally just for the color. Instead of using the artificial colors, I'm just using just some paprika, and that will give some nice color to this chicken, and some salt. So there we go. So that's it. We're gonna mix this well. Let's mix this well. You could possibly add some lemon juice. Let me check if I have some. I have a lime juice, but that will do it. Usually the yogurt can be a little bit sour, but if it is not sour, then you could use just the lime juice. So there we go, just a couple of drops of the lime juice. So now onto the chicken then. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just add the whole chicken we're just gonna add this whole thing into the marination, and that's it. So in it goes. I'm gonna take a little bit out first so that I can, and then make sure we just cover all the cuts that we done previously. There we go. And the reason why I've taken the very tight bowl, so that everything sticks together really well when it goes into the fridge. There we go. There's lots of marination underneath as well, so it will stay. And there we go. Now that marination is ready, you could ideally leave for at least 2-3 hours. I mean, personally speaking, I would have prepared this on Saturday night, but I didn't have time to prepare this on Saturday night. But most of the time I would the night before. But today I have prepared just on the day, so I'm gonna leave it. I still have about couple of hours before we have to eat this, so I'm gonna leave this in the fridge and let it marinate. And then when we come back, we'll put it in the oven for just about hour and a half. Really depends what kind of consistency you want, but we like really tender consistency, so we'll cook it just about hour and a half up to 2 hours, and that's it. Meantime, we will also cook some lentil curry as well, so let's come back after 2 hours. Well, I'm gonna come back straight away after this very second, as you know, but I'm gonna put this in the fridge. So I have put the chicken in the fridge now for the marination. And now I'm just gonna prepare the lentil. I'm not gonna prepare it, I'm just gonna leave it for the soak as well in the water. So what I'm doing, I have just taken some yellow lentil, as you can see, and that yellow lentil, simply just leave it in the water for a couple of hours. Again, it helps when you are boiling it, so you don't have to do that, but it just saves energy if you like. So just make sure that you soak it for about a couple of hours, and so it goes with the chicken at the same time. So that's what I normally do. So I think it was about 2 hours and a half. I left it half an hour more because we were doing something else. So there we go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this chicken, just put this chicken under the foil. Cover it nicely. Make sure it doesn't stick to the chicken, because you do want to have some air in it. I have preheated the oven for about 220 degrees, so in goes the chicken right in the middle. So let's forget about that for an hour and a half. It won't get burned because we put the foil on it. And also the lentils, as you can see, it's half cooked already because we let it soak for 2 hours as well. So that won't take me long to cook. The dal itself, it will take me now around 20 minutes now towards the end. But I'm not gonna show how to cook the dal on this video because I already have a couple of dal videos on the channel, so I'll leave the link description box. But yeah, there are other dals as well which I'll show it another time, but not today, because today I'm cooking exactly the same dal. It's in one of the videos. All right, so in goes the chicken, and I'll see you in an hour and a half then. Right, so it's about 20 minutes left. So I forgot, we're doing the Christmas tree in between while we're cooking the roast dinner. So there are about 18 minutes, 20 minutes left, and I'm also now, I started cooking the dal and the rice as well. But I did say that I'm gonna show you the recipe in the description box, just a link for that. So I'm cooking the wedding dal, and the recipe is in the link box. So it's all ready. I just need to do this tadka. I should be ready to serve in about 30 minutes or so, because I like to rest my chicken about 15-20 minutes, or I might char it a little bit if color is not what I want. So, but we'll see what happens in 20 minutes. All right. Right, so I've just taken the chicken out, and as you can see, it's nicely cooked, and I have prepared the dal and rice as well next to it. So what's gonna happen is, usually I prefer it just to have it with the bones, but you could cut it off without bones, and you can also have it with the bones. And if it's cooked right, I should be able to just pick this up. There you go, look at that, and it's ready. There we go. So that's our roast chicken dinner with dal and rice and some spicy chicken. Right, so that's it for this video. I hope you really like this recipe of roast chicken, and Yeah, I might actually try at the end of the video, if we manage to finish the Christmas tree, I might actually show you that as well. So, okay, so I shall see you next time. Keep watching, bye. And that's my little one. Yes. So there we go. We haven't made much fuss today because we going to Poland for actual Christmas. So just a little decoration, isn't it better?